So now discuss with the new topic, that is mean deviation or average deviation. Mean deviation is also called the average deviation. It is defined as the arithmetic average of the deviation of the various items of the series computed from the measure of standard tendency like mean or median. So this is the formula of mean deviation. Mean deviation from median and mean deviation from mean. Summation x minus median divided by n. N is the number of observations. And mean deviation from mean is summation x minus x bar, that is known as mean, divided with n. N is the number of observations. So now after the coefficient of the mean deviation of median, so mean deviation of median divided by median and coefficient of mean deviation mean, then the formula of mean deviation mean divided by mean. So first of all, calculate of mean deviation from mean. First of all, individual series and second is discrete series. As we discussed with the example, solve on the blackboard. So after this, first of all, this is the example. And the last one is mean deviation in merit and demerit. So in the merit, simple to understand. Mean deviation is easy to understand. It is based on the all observation, easy to compute, less affected on the extreme items. It is very useful in various fields such as economics, commerce, social fields. Comparison about formation of different series can be easily made as deviation from the taken from a central value. On the other hand, demerit, ignoring the positive or negative sign, are not corrected from the mathematical point of view. Not accurate for mode. It is not accurate method when it is calculated from mode. It is difficult to compute when the value of mean or median comes in practice. It is not capable of further algebraic treatment also. It is not used in statistical confusion. So this is the merit and demerit of mean deviation. So now start with the individual series. So basically, two section mean and median in the individual series and also discrete series. So let's start with the individual series, that is mean and median. First of all, start with the formula. Mean deviation from median. Mean deviation from mean. Median and mean. So first of all, find out the formula of median and mean. The formula of median, x minus median divided by n. This is the formula. On the other hand, formula of mean, summation x minus x bar, that is known as mean, and divided by n. So n is the number of observation. This is the mean and n is the median. So mean deviation from median and mean deviation from mean. This is the formula of median and mean. On the other hand, coefficient of mean deviation from median and the coefficient of mean deviation from mean. Mean deviation from median and divided with the median value. On the other hand, mean deviation from median Mean deviation from mean divided with the mean. So this is the coefficient of median and mean. So now let's start with the individual series. First one, example of individual series, that is so now let's find with individual series from mean and median. Calculate the mean deviation from mean and median with following items. So first of all, marks. 20, 22, 25, 38, 40, 50, 65, 70 and 75. This is the value. As we know that mass is denoted with the value of x. So on the other hand, firstly we find out the mean. As we know that this is the formula of mean and this is the formula of mean. Mean deviation from mean and mean deviation from median. This is the formula. So on the other hand, first of all, we find out the mean value. As we know that formula is summation x over n. Summation x is total number of observations. Total value. Total of the values 20, 22, 25, 38, 40, 50, 65, 70 and 75. And the total of this 405. So summation x is a so summation x is 405. So now n. N is the number of observations. How many number of the observations? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And the n is 9. So basically, after the 405 divided by 9, we find out the value of 45. This is the value of mean. Mean is equal to 45. On the other hand, deviation from mean. So first of all, start with the deviation from mean value. 45 minus so now x value 20 minus mean is 45 is equal to 20 minus 45 is equal to 25. On the other hand, 22 minus 45, 25 minus 45, 38 minus 45, 40 minus 45, 50 minus 45, 55 minus 45, 70 minus 45, and the 75 minus 45. Basically, in this item, we ignoring the sign of positive and negative. So 22 minus 45 is, on the other hand, 27, 5, again 5, 65 minus 45, 20, 25. Now lastly 75 minus 45, that is equal to x. So this is the value of deviation from mean. And the total of the all value is 25 plus 23 plus 20 plus 7 plus 5 plus 5 plus 20 plus 25 plus 30. And the total of the value was 160. Deviation of mean. On the other hand, we fill the formula. Basically, deviation from mean is 160 and mean is equal to 45. Mean deviation from mean. Mean deviation from mean, that is 160 equal to n of observation is 9. So basically, divided the value of this 160 divided by 9. That is 76.7. After the coefficient, mean deviation from mean divided with mean. 78.78 divided with the mean value. Mean value is 45. 0.39. This is the answer. This is the answer of mean deviation from mean. So now find out the median. Find out the median value. The same as activity. And the formula of mean deviation from median is, this is the formula of coefficient. The simple mean deviation from median is summation x minus median divided by. So basically, mean deviation from mean is summation x minus median divided by n. This is the coefficient. Mean deviation from mean, mean deviation from median divided with the median value. So after this, first of all, we find out the median. As we know that formula of median is n plus 1. Formula of median is n plus 1 over 2. So sizes of the item. So n number of observation 9 plus 1 and 2. So 10 over 2. This is the 5. So now 5 is the median. So basically, as we know that 5 is the median. So we find out the fifth value in the X series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the fifth item. Fifth item in the series, that is 40. So this is the median value. 40 is the median. On the other hand, deviation from median, x minus median, same as the mean value. X value 20 minus 40, 22 minus 40, 25 minus 40, 38 minus 40, 40 minus 40, 50 minus 40, 65 minus 40, 70 minus 40, and last one 75 minus 40. So find out the deviation from median. 22 minus 40 is 18, 15, 2, 0, 10, again 15, 0, 10, 65 minus 40, 25, 70 minus 40, 30, and 35. So now total of the deviation from median, that is 155. So basically, firstly we find out the value of deviation, mean deviation from median. 1, and the median is 1. So first of all, we find out the value of median, and the 155 with this formula. 155 divided by 9. 155 divided by 9 after the divided 17.22. So now find out the coefficient of median. Mean deviation from median divided by mean. This is the formula. So first of all, 17.26 divided with the median value. That is 17.22 divided by 40, and the answer is 0.43. This is the coefficient of median. This is called individual series of mean deviation. So now let's start with the next series, that is discrete series. Second series is discrete series. Same as it, find out the mean value and median value. So first of all, find with the mean value with the new example. Calculate the mean deviation. So mean and median with the following items. And the value of X series is same as 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, and 70. 50, 60, and 70. As the same as frequency, 8, 12, 20, 8, 12, 20, This is the frequency. Basically, we use it frequency in the discrete case. So as we know, first of all, we find out the class cumulative frequency. This is the frequency based on the cumulative frequency based on the frequency. First of all, first term I asterisk. After the second item, 12 plus 8 is equal to 20. 20 plus 20 is equal to 40. 40 plus 10 is equal to 50. 56. 56 plus 4 is. Basically, this is the cumulative frequency. The total of the frequency as the same value with the cumulative frequency. So that means your value of the cumulative frequency is equal to each other. So means cumulative frequency is right. So on the other hand, frequency or n is equal to 0. So after this, first of all, we find out the value of median. As we know that median n plus 1 over 2. So number of observations n plus 1 is the total of the number of the observation is 60 plus 1 over 2. 61 over. Basically divided with the 61 over 2. We find out the value of 30.5. First of all, we lies the value of in the cumulative frequency. Highest value of that 30.5 basically lies on the, we see the first value lies in the cumulative frequency. Highest value with the 30.5, that is 40. Cumulative frequency as the same in the front of this frequency is 20 and the x series is 40. So first of all, 30.5 is the median value of the series and the 30.8 with the item of x series is 40. That is it. So this is the median. On the other hand, secondly, find out the deviation from median. Deviation from median. X minus median value is 40. X minus 40. So first of all, x minus m, x value 20 minus 40. 20. Same as it with the 30 minus 40. 30 minus 40. And same as it 40 minus 40, that is 0. 50 minus 40, 10. 60 minus 40, 20. And 70 minus 40 is 30. So basically, this is the deviation from median. So now let's find out the frequency. This is deviation of median. So now, frequency and deviation. Frequency multiply deviation value. 8 multiply 20. Now, that is 160. On the other hand, 12 multiply 10. 120. 20 multiply 0. 0. 10 multiply 10. 100. 6 multiply 20. 120. Again 4 multiply 30. 120. And the total of the value of 160 plus 120 is 0, 100, 120 plus 120. And the answer is 620. So now, formula of the discrete series, that is mean deviation from median. This is the formula of, on the other hand, same as the coefficient of median is mean deviation from median. So first of all, we find out the mean deviation from median value. The total of the value is 620 divided with the n. So n is the total number of observation is 60. 620 divided by 60. 10.33. This is the mean deviation from median. So now find out the value of coefficient of median is mean deviation from median 10.33 divided with median value. 10.33 divided by 40. So now after the division of this 0.253. This is the coefficient of median value. Basically, mean deviation from median is 10.33 and the coefficient of median is 0.258. So this is the value of median. So now find out the mean value. This is the median and next we find out the mean value. Okay. First of all, summation mean function effect over n. This is the formula of in the discrete series of mean summation effects over n. So mean deviation from median summation f and the coefficient of median is mean deviation from mean divided by mean value. So basically, first of all, we find out the value of f. First of all, find out the mean value. That is f. F 20 multiply 8, that is 160. 30 multiply 12, that is 360. 40 multiply 20, 800. 50 multiply 10, 500. 60 multiply 6, 360. 70 multiply 4, that is 2.